Chemo Home Friends back at it, talking something very sacred. Marriage. Why are young women afraid of marriage?
They're not afraid.
Okay, speak
We
speak
just know what's best for us.
Speak in peace. Okay.
Yeah, these guys have no drive. They're lazy. They want you to sign prenups. The values are gone. They're gonna marry you for what? To cheat on you in a couple years?
They're gonna marry so that on their company page they can say the CEO is married with children. That's the only reason. When you're trading stocks and you see that the CEO and the board members are married with children, you think, oh, they're invested in this because they're trying to build wealth for their family. So you trust that company more. But guess what? Every single one of them is cheating, and most of them are against abortion. But the people they cheat on with and get pregnant, they get an abortion, no problem,
because they don't want their wife to find out. But
so let's hear your piece.
Man, like these guys, they're just lazy. Oh my God, they want the easiest way out. They want daddy's money. They want to impress you with family money and act like they did all this stuff to get there. When in reality, we could do it past them. We can surpass their ass, and then what?
So that's why you think marriage fell off in America? Because not a lot of people are getting married now.
Marriage fell off in America.
What I said was I said wasn't even the answer to that question.
They want, like, the values are changing. They want us to to help them and pay the bills and all this, but then they're out cheating.
For protection for the
women. They're out cheating, doing shit, spending money they shouldn't spend money on. Women should be their queen. Like, we should be at home.
Marriage is a contract.
Okay, so if anyone hasn't seen, can I say one comedian like Aziz Ansari? Everyone Google Aziz Ansari. Why marriage is a hoax? And I'm telling you, if you don't agree with that, you've got some fantastical Cinderella story in your head that might happen, but probably not. This is the real life, and I'll sum it up. We're putting the government in our relationship for two reasons, and neither of them benefit the relationship people. The government will benefit off the fact that if one of you get in trouble, they have someone to go after that they have a really good lead on, and if there's divorce, the entire state and all their law department makes money off of you. And you have to pay to get the marriage license as well. So it is a complete business fraud that is like, okay, have you ever heard of the people that say, can I be your agent for OnlyFans? I'll just take 40% of what you earn, but I'll set up your whole OnlyFans for you. And guess what? You can do that for free, for 0%, not 40%. But that is the government in your relationship.
Yeah.
So you agree with what she said?
I agree 100%.
Okay. Well, we're not going to spend too much time on this. But a lot of people are not getting married in this day and age, especially the younger generation.
They're just
Let's hear your opinion. What's yours?
Okay, I'm going to give you my opinion on why men don't get married. A lot of women don't want to get married also because of heartbreak they already went through, trials and tribulations with a relationship.
Because they were divorced, because they didn't take marriage seriously, because it was not real.
Men don't want to get tied up with the cords. A woman waking up the next day not happy, not in love.
How
financial?
What was marriage created when someone said, let's make a legal document that says this? What year?
Okay,
what year and why did they do that?
I don't know what year they did that, but me personally,
ballpark, early 1800s, 1900s, or early.
But they only in the 1800s they only married because the kings wanted their daughters to marry other princes.
No,
ain't that how it went back in the day?
No, marriage was created so that because women had not only no rights as a human, but they also had no ability to purchase any type of property or security for themselves.
So that's why they got married?
They couldn't even buy a horse. So if you wanted to be a successful woman, you had to marry a man. And then you had to live the life that he gave you.
Right.
But that was
Intent.
hundreds and thousands of years ago.
Yep.
And it was created by the Catholic Church or the Christian Catholic Church to say, we want to know who's together, so that if one of them goes missing and one of them, we can go like torture the other one and see where they're at.
Okay. Great topic. Great topic. Married.
Pessimistic over here.
Get married. Don't get married is up to you. It's your decision.
Hey, I'm not
Get
hating.
married.
I
Do
respect.
the damn thing.
I respect marriage. That's the thing.
Do
but
it.
if it's for the right reason,
Do it. You know.
Right reasons.